Hey guys, I'm Meg. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play with makeup, which I'm super excited about. I wanted to do it for a really long time, just didn't have it in me because I was so feared up that I'm not a professional. I didn't go to school for this, but it's something that I love. I love makeup and I love creating things, and that is my passion. It's my dream to create things in life. So the two just go so seemingly together, and I realized that I was confusing myself, and I must have been confusing other people, I'm sure, because my lines were getting so crossed and so jagged on what videos I wanted to produce and put out, and what the mission of was for my channel. So I want this channel to be about inner and outer beauty. And although the past videos that I've done, the topics are very important for our daily lives, but it was crossing lines where it wasn't meeting in the middle. So today we're going to play with makeup, which is something I am just so excited about. So with that, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell right next to the subscribe button if you don't want to miss any of my videos. And if you could, give this video a thumbs up. So with that, let's get started. Okay guys, so I want to do a really easy, natural summer look with a lot less steps than I usually take, because in the mornings, I love my sleep, so I don't give myself a lot of time when I have to roll out of bed and go. So I needed to come up with a new routine that didn't take me an hour or whatever it was to finish my makeup, finish my hair, and everything else. So I made it easier by cutting down some of the steps and by just making it a more natural look for the day. And I am absolutely in love with some of the things that we are going to use today, and some of the things I have never used before. So we're going to try out these makeup products, see what they're about. And for those of you who are on the go all the time, this is a really good, easy makeup look that you can do whenever you don't have time, or when you're on the go, or whatever it is. So I'm super excited, so let's just get into this. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to moisturize our face. So I ran out of my normal moisturizer, but I love this one. It's the Pond's, which I'm going to list all the products and the prices for the products on the screen as I go. So the Pond's is really good for me in the wintertime because my face gets so dry no matter what I do, how many products I put on my face. So this was the only moisturizer that was really helping my face during the winter time. And I even love it during the summertime too. And it's just affordable. It's at CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever you shop at. So it's easy access to it. But I just love it. Okay, so now that we have our face all moisturized, what we're going to do is we're going to go in with our primer, which I have been using, and my go-to primer has been the Wet n Wild primer in Cucumber. I showed you the back. Here's the front. Cucumber. Take 25. But it is so affordable. I think it was like $5. But it smells super good. It feels good on your face. And Wet n Wild, all the drugstore brands are just killing it lately. And they're just affordable. They're just really good products to use. So I am really happy with what they're doing. Okay, so now that we let the primer set in, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this liquid eliminator from NYX, Born to Glow. Sorry, Born to Glow. I did swatch it on my hand and it was a little too dark for my complexion. So what I'm going to do, somebody said online, so we're going to try this. Put it underneath your foundation to give it that much more of a pop. So we're going to try that. So we're going to put it on. have that all on. It doesn't look bad in the camera, but I can see it in my mirror that it is definitely too dark if I were to use it over my foundation, but it's really glimmery. I like that, so I'm hoping this works. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with our foundation. I've been using the e.l.f. Flawless foundation, which I really like. I saw people using it all the time, so I figured I would go out, check it out, see what it was about, and I fell in love with it. It's also an affordable product. Unfortunately, at my Walgreens, they only had 3 different colors just because people were buying them up and whatnot. So I got mine in nude, I believe it's natural. Let's see. I don't really know. Where's the cap? Yeah, natural. So it looked really dark, and I was really scared that it was going to be dark on my face. But it actually works really, really well. And so now that we have that all blended in, as you can tell, I went and I added a little bit more because you can build it up, but it does have really good coverage for the amount that this foundation goes for. So next, we're gonna go in with our concealer. Okay, well that was pretty rude because my camera's been charging all night and it decided it wanted to turn off. So, like I said, we're going in with our concealer next. I've been using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer, which is so good. Like, I 100% recommend this. I used to use the Tarte Shape Tape all the time, but it was drying out underneath my eye, so it was looking crazy. So I saw somebody recommend this, and I saw it in the stores, and I have never looked back. I started using this a year ago. It literally gives me the same coverage, but cost 3 times less. That all blended out and looking really flawless. Also, if you hear some snoring, it is my dog in the background, Mac, who doesn't leave my side, so I am so sorry. But now we're going to go in with the contour. I actually just got this. It's the e.l.f. Cream Contour. I've tried their powder and it works amazing. So I wanted to try the contour just because I wanted to do something different. I used to use cream contour all the time, but with it being summertime, sometimes I like to use the powder more just because I feel like it melts off my face sometimes and I get really itchy. So what I'm gonna do is it comes with 4 pretty nicely sized contour shades and highlight brighteners and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix these 2 together. So the lighter brown and the medium brown. It blends out really, really well. Like, it just feels like it melts into the face. So I absolutely love this. I would recommend it to anybody. So I'm not going to go in with blush today just because I haven't found a really great blush that I absolutely love. And I need my blushes to be more of a peachy tone than a pinky tone. So if you guys use a blush that you absolutely love, comment in the comments below and let me know because I cannot find one that I absolutely adore. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go in with the translucent powder, which I actually got the translucent powder from e.l.f. just to try it. It is very, very good. So what I do in the summertime is I usually put on a little bit more powder than I would in fall, winter, spring, just because when I'm outside, I feel like my makeup starts to melt off, and then the thought of that makes me very itchy. So I just press it in and I roll underneath my eyes. Okay, so now that we have let that set on our face long enough, and I look even paler than what I do, we are going to take our handy dandy little brush. And I'm also going to take some of the setting powder that I have in neutral from L'Oreal. It is bomb.com. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip my brush in it. And what I do is I lightly brush that. What we're going to do now is we are going to take, I'm going to take the Hoola Light bronzer and I'm just going to lightly go over where I contoured. And then we are good to go with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my highlighter now, which is my favorite part of this. So we are going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter, which Wet n Wild has never, ever, ever let me down with a highlighter. And they always come out with special limited edition items, especially around like Halloween time and whatnot. We are all done with that, and like I said, you can always build it up how you want to. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my setting spray, I'm going to spray my face. Now that is all done and our face is sprayed and it's looking flawless and it's looking good and it's highlighted, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our brows. So I wanted to keep my brows a little bit more natural today. Sometimes I'll do them a little bit more dramatic, depends what kind of mood I'm in. We're done with that. We're going to move on to eyes, and what we're going to use today is the Yes Please palette from ColourPop. So ColourPop is so amazing with their pigments on anything and any type of eye palette I've ever tried. The Super Shocks, their highlighters, their concealers. I haven't tried their foundation, which I want to try, but this had all of the most amazing colors for summer, and that's what I was looking for at this point. So it has a lot of browns, it has a lot of reds, it has oranges, yellows, peachy colors, it has shimmers, it has mattes. So it has everything that you could possibly want to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the peachy color, which is called Champs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over both of my eyelids and blend it out. And the biggest thing is get good eye brushes, and as long as you blend out the color and you find a palette that you love to work with and you learn the shape of your eye, like, you're good. Like, just blend away. Do whatever look you want to do. Put on. So now that we're done with that, we got the peachy color on our eyes. What we're going to do is I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the lightest brown that they have in the palette, which is called Note to Self. It's really, really pretty. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dab it in once. I'm going to flick off the excess, and I'm going to put it in my crease. I don't want it too dark because I want it more natural. So I'm just going to go back and forth in the crease and in the corner of my eye, maybe like 15 times, whatever feels right for you. What I'm going to do next is I want to to go in with the shimmery color, which is the shimmery gold. It is so gorgeous. It's called Butter Cake. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger, and I don't know if you guys can see this because my lighting is a little off, but it is absolutely gorgeous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly press it into the middle of my eye. And when I do is I'm going to go back in with the brush that I was using earlier, which I'm going to take the one that I started out with Champs, which is the peachy color, and I'm just going to dab it a little bit, and I'm just going to go on the edges of the gold just to make everything blend out so they're not so harsh. And that looks so, so gorgeous. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in, and I'm just going to go with the Champs, and then I'm going to go under the eyes. Then we're going to go in with a small flat brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the Butter Cake, which is the shimmery gold color, and I'm going to put a little pop of color in my inner corner. Okay. That part is all done. So what we're going to do, since this is so gorgeous and so natural, what we're going to do is I'm going to put on a little bit of mascara. I'm going to use a more natural type of lash because I don't want anything too big to take away from the shimmery gold color and what we did from the face today, because we, like I said, we want it more natural. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna put on a pop of light pink lip gloss, and then we are going to be all done. So I will be right back. So we are back, we are done. Threw on the lip gloss, threw on a natural lash, put some mascara on just to give it a little bit of a pop. You don't have to do lashes. I'm just the type of girl that needs the lashes because I'm obsessed. The bigger the lashes, the better the mood, I always say. So you don't need to do that. You can throw on some mascara, whatever you need to do, whatever you're used to. I'm just used to putting on the lashes, and with enough practice and time of practicing it, you can throw them on real quick. So I am so happy that we got to play with makeup today. I am super excited. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I didn't go to school for that. But it's okay because this is what I love to do. This is my passion. I want to inspire other people to just go for something. If you have a goal and you have a dream and you want to make it reality, just go for it. Stop living in fear. Just push through that fear and keep going. And if you have support behind you and you have people cheering for you, a little cheering squad, that's even better. I always worried about what other people were going to think about me and what their opinions were going to be. But at the end of the day, everybody has opinions. I have opinions on things. Everybody has opinions. Everybody's going to say whatever they want to say. But it doesn't matter as long as you're happy doing what you're doing. That's all that matters. So if you have something that you really want to do and you're passionate about, just go for it. So with that, I am so thankful for you guys and the ones that keep supporting me through all this craziness and through all the changes. And I absolutely love you guys. I adore you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.